didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Chance to move to 8 under here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Looking really good, this one. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And that will take him to 8 under. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
He's making this look easy, keeps surging ahead. He sits in first position. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Yeah, that one will play. This putt to get to double digits under the card.
This is their look at birdie.
This one looking really good.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl, knock it on, and could be rewarded with an eagle 2.
Second shot here on the 14th. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently in 4th place.
Setting up miles from the hole. This has eyes for the hole.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Lovely touch. Well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
This putt for par here. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Collin Morikawa in second.
And Luke, this rivalry we've been talking about is really looking like it will be down to the wire. Can't wait to see who comes out on top at the end of the event.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently in third place.
Let's catch up with Jon Rahm. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. How close was that to going down? Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Collin Morikawa in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out. Pretty good shot there.
This shot here from about 240 yards. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Go in. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's sitting there just in third place.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Collin Morikawa in second. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, this would be handy if he could bounce right. This putt for him to win the event. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
What a spectacular performance all week long by this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
And Rich, they only had a narrow margin the entire back nine, but they were able to pull out the win. That's very gutsy, isn't it?
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament, final 9 holes. Job well done.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beem doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
That's the right option. Put it back in play. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Not looking good here for the par, but I'm telling you, there's still a chance.
That's frustrating. And that's all she wrote. Currently at +1 for the tournament. As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go in a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Playing their fourth shot. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Was on a good line. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Ouch, that hurts. Putting now for a bogey. And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And as we take a look at the fourth hole, the shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark. Players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
Lookout world was his statement when he came out on the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports, right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella and just kind of came from a blue-collar background, and I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I can tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Nice line. And it's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And that will take him to 1 under. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous driving area. There's just a couple of bunkers you have to worry about. However, you find the fairway. Now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
Rich, I know you've got terrific history in Europe. You've spent plenty of time over here. You've been revered by the European Tour. You broadcast to a European audience. How special is it for you to be here at the Scottish Open this week?
I absolutely love being back at the Scottish Open, Luke. Not only because of the venue, because of the fans in the game. They're so knowledgeable. You hit a shot to 30 feet, and you hear all sorts of people hooting and hollering because they know how good of a shot that was. I mean, you had a bad angle coming out of a rough lie, whatever it is. I just love it coming back here because it seems like they have a interest, a knowledge, and a passion for the game, unlike almost any fans around the world. I think that being in Scotland, playing over here, and having to use your imagination, hitting all the shots that are required to play well over in Scotland is imperative. And I think this is why Americans love to come over here, because it's a completely different kind of golf than what they're used to back in the U.S.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Just 2 shots behind. Opting for the 9-iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 3 under. Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. He's in a share of 3rd place. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
That was wonderfully done. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Just didn't drop. Putting for a par here. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. As we begin the second 9, Rich, the back 9 starts with a par 5.
And a par 5 that players should be looking to take advantage of. Just tee it up and hit it as hard as you can. Fairway is wide open. Does camber from right to left, so don't get too frisky down that left-hand side.
A few shots under par at the moment. Currently tied third, just a couple out of top spot. Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway. Wonderfully played. And here we are with the third shot. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Ooh, that almost went down. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into this green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Didn't that look good for a long time? And he needs this to save par. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's...
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. A chance to move to 5 under par.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Another beautiful hole, Rich. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to heat it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him in the 3rd round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently, because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with them, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
A birdie putt awaits.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
After a birdie on her last hole, Lydia Ko has moved to within 2 strokes of the lead.
Gunning for the lead now, Luke. This one could get very interesting.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. This one from about 160 yards out. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. And the putt drops, now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Just a few holes remaining in the round. The 16th hole, one of the last true birdie chances, Rich.
It is. Tee it high and let it fly there, Luke. Don't go down the left-hand side and find any of those bunkers. Hit it down the right-hand side, and you got to believe you're going to make, at worst, a birdie 4.
Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
Outstanding approach shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Currently in first position.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke. But can they maintain it? Let's find out.
And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
That's not the outcome they're after.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. And this historic tournament has yet another champion. Congratulations to our Genesis Scottish Open winner.
And what a victory it was around this Renaissance club here in Scotland. An impressive victory by this player.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Yo. Nah, not you, nigga. I'm trying to see if they go on the mic.
Hello there and welcome to PGA
Yo.
Tour 2K23. Fired up for this. Just practicing the front 9 of this course today. Let's go low out there today. It sounded a little bit off.
Oh, that was bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Ah, no good. That's unfortunate. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Something dripped out, gangster.
This tee shot should play.
Good little shot, too.
And second shot here on the first.
Nah, my shot is...
I think I lost it. After that little outing, went back on the fairway. Good stuff.
So I'll be back at it.
Okay, 230 yards.
See what you fuck with.
Let's see what this fella does.
I'm jacking a fit, but like I don't know what happened with the head or that shit lost me. I'm booted right now. But I like that. That's a good ass hit. But it's coming back though. Like, I don't know if you can make it from that deep.
Yeah, this is about 165 yards out.
Let me see what I could do here.
And I think this is in the rough.
Oh, what the fuck?
Setting up here for your fourth.
Yo, this some bullshit.
Well done. Back into the fairway. I like it. Looks like this one's your fifth shot.
Wow.
And they will go to one up if they sink this putt. And about 5 feet to go. Good job. And this putt right here will put him at one up. Okay, safely home with that putt. And after that first hole, tough break, you're one down. This tee shot should work. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Hopefully this is the fairway. Second shot here on hole number 2. And you've done yourself a service. And we're back in the fairway. That's great. And he's got about 100 yards to the pin. they've chosen the pitching wedge. Okay, here's our third shot. Feet to the cup from here. Ooh. Okay, they've got this to go to 2 up for the match. They've got this to go to 2 up. And that'll do. All right, your opponent is 2 up for the match. Okay, let's smash this one out there. I approve. Second shot on the third. See that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. This is your 4th shot. Good shot. Okay, second shot for him on this one. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. No good.
Wow.
And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. Oh. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. And that one will go for birdie. That hole was a bit of a loss. Let's make up for it on the next one, maybe. Oh, looking good off the tee. Give this a rip. And This one's about 180 yards out. And we're going right up the pin. It's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. And here we go with his second shot. This is what our third shot. Setting up for your fourth stroke here. That was lovely to watch from the bunker. Nice and close to the hole. Now let's do this. Ouch, right by the hole. 3 feet left. All right, bogey putt drops. And if this next putt drops, he will go to 4 up. And after that one, your friend is 4 up for the match. Here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. I'm not positive. Could be rough, could be fairway though. Let's see what happens. This is his second. This is an 8 iron. All right, let's get back in form. Coming off 3 bogeys in a row. I think we can do better here, though. And from the green side bunker. Good job out of the sand. Well done. Let's see what happens. He's on the green side rough. This one's for bogey. Putt appears to be online. That'll do. If they sink this, she's all over. And the putt will drop. And this one's over, and unfortunately, your friend got the better of you today, pulling out the win. But it's all right. You can do a rematch, and next time maybe you'll be on top. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right? there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K23. I'm excited to get into this one. And today it's just the back nine of this course. Let's do it. There we go. Good shot. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And this should be interesting for him. He's hitting out of the rough. Let's see what happens. Well, this could maybe roll its way into the rough, possibly. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin.